Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today's a very special day and a very busy day because today I'm getting the van ready for a custom van show. Now, some of you may remember about a year ago I took the van to maybe 2 years ago, I took my custom van to a van show in Tia. It wasn't the Buccaneer, it was another van called the USS Enterprise. And it was decked out and themed like the Star Trek USS Enterprise. It was really cool. And I had a really good reaction to it at the van show. A lot of the custom vans there were all from the 60s and the 70s and 80s. They were all old sort of classic vans. There were some Chevys and Dodges and Holdens and Fords, beautiful vans. I loved it. Mine was probably the only modern or Japanese van there, but it really made a big effect. Everyone loved it, and particularly the theming inside the van. So this year I'm entering the Buccaneer in the custom van show. If you go back through my videos and scroll right down, you will see it there, and you'll see some photos and pictures of the other vans, and you'll get a bit of a tour of the USS Enterprise as well. So this year I'm going. It's not all about winning the prize, of course. It costs you money to enter, and all the money goes towards the local St. John's ambulance. So it's for a really, really good cause. It is a fundraising event, so I'm really happy to be involved with it. Now, the things I'd like to do to the van today, I'd like to recolor the number plates. The letters, numbers on the number plate are just black, and it kind of looks a bit boring. It kind of looks a bit flat, and like every other van or every other car on the road. So I'm going to color my number plate blue. I'm going to change the color of the numbers on the number plate, and just to make it really pop, I'm going to use blue because there's a lot of blue on the van. It's a white van, and a lot of the murals contain quite a bit of blue, so I think that'll really sort of blend in and stand out nicely. The other thing I need to do is down the back, at the bottom of the van, it was broken, it was cracked as I drove out over my driveway. It's a rather nasty sort of curb where it joins the road. I think it scraped and cracked and broke the back part that runs along underneath the back of the van, the back skirt. So I've glued that back together with a 2-pot mix, and it looks pretty ugly at the moment, so I've got to sand it all smooth, prime it, and then spray it this color so that it looks nice and clean and beautiful again. So I've got to repair the back, change the color on the number plate, go over the whole van with some wax, make sure it's nice and shiny, really clean. Same with the wheels and the nice mags, make sure they're nice and shiny, and clean the inside, make sure it's pristine and looks like it's totally brand new on the inside. So it's quite a bit to do today, quite a big day. So I'll show you what I'm doing as I go with it, and then on my next video I will show you the actual van show. You'll see the Buccaneer on display, all the classic cars and vintage cars, and of course all the beautiful custom vans as well. So that's going to be a really nice video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I better get started. I've got a lot to do. Well, I've done one letter, as you can see. It is quite a painstaking job, I've got to say. Quite fiddly and painstaking. Now, this is computer vinyl that I'm putting on, and it's like guaranteed outdoors for like 5 years, so it is good quality. And if it does start to look a bit doogie, remember I can just peel it off at any time. But it's nice and shiny, and it's a lovely colour blue, and it should look nice on the van. Okay, well, that is one done. And I've got to say, it's nowhere near as easy as it looks. It's kind of one of those jobs you start and think, oh my gosh, should I have really started this today? It takes ages, and you've got to be meticulous. It's got to look like it's professionally done. It's got to be perfect, otherwise you can be fined and prosecuted for making your own number plate or something. So it's got to look like that's the way the plate has been made. But I think that looks pretty good, so I'm happy with it. But boy, is it a fiddly job. One more to go now around the front of the van. Well, that's one job done, and it was a biggie. It took me quite a long time. It's nowhere near as easy as it looked, folks, I assure you. And before you race out and buy some sticky paper and start sticking on your number plate, just remember there are some restrictions. There are some requirements. There are things you need to be careful about. So otherwise you maybe will be fined. You will be picked up on it. So be careful. Anyway, this van's done. It's looking sweet, and it's on to the next job. Now for the van show, I really need a bit of a sign so I can tell everyone about my van. So what I'm going to do is I've got this old table. It's a fold-out table. It's pretty doggy and old. It had paint and everything all over it. It was a bit lumpy, so I sanded it all down so it's nice and smooth. Because I'm limited with time, I'm going to do a blackboard. I'm going to paint it with blackboard paint, and then I'll use some nice coloured chalk and do a blackboard sign, just telling everyone all about the Buccaneer and the van. So that's going to be my display sign for the van show. Hopefully it will come up all right. I'm limited by time, so I don't want to get into the painting the letters and the computer signs and all the other stuff that's involved. So I'm just going to make a blackboard sign, and it's a good way to recycle this old table. So we'll see how it comes up. Right, well, I masked up the metal aluminium frame around the edge, masked that up, and then I'll put on one coat of blackboard paint. I'm going to put on one more coat of blackboard paint this afternoon, and then I'm going to give it a full day to dry and go hard. Then I can get out my chalk and start drawing up my sign. Really happy about this idea. I really like recycling things. Really is good. I like doing things on fold-up tables. If you remember one of my old videos, I actually did a mural for my Enterprise van on a fold-up table. That's that one there. I've got it hanging up on the wall in the garage. I hand-painted that mural on one of my older videos. If you want to go back and have a look, you can see me painting the USS Enterprise on a little fold-up table. A lot of fun it was. Okay, so it's just a quick video today of me getting the van ready. The next video I will show you around the van show, all the beautiful cars and classic cars and custom vans. It's going to be amazing. But if I don't see you before Christmas, and I'm pretty sure I won't, take care everyone. Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a wonderful time with your friends and family. It's been a particularly hard year all around the world for a lot of people. But I just hope that you take the time and just enjoy the family and some friends, those that you can get together with this year. Okay, enjoy yourselves, guys, and the best you can. Okay, stay safe. Take care. Ciao.